Well, firstly, Charlie, your first interview with the club. How have you found things since joining the side?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Really good group to be around. Good staff, good lads, and yeah, training's really enjoyable. Obviously, still not had loads of game time, but obviously Christy's doing really well. So yeah, just trying to stay patient and do what I can do and be there when the chance comes.
And I'm sure working closely with Steve Croudson, I mean, his personality, but I'm sure he keeps training fun and lively and friendly, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's really, really good. I really enjoy working with him, really enthusiastic, and he doesn't let our standards drop and stuff like that. So yeah, his sessions are really enjoyable to be a part of, yeah.
And Christy Pym as well, like you say, he's doing really well. You're sort of at two different ends of a career now. I mean,
yeah.
He's a seasoned veteran and you're breaking through. I mean, he's probably the ideal goalkeeper for you to be working with at this stage, isn't he?
Exactly, yes. It's really good for me to kind of see the level and see what he does and work with him, and we get along really well. So it's nice to have that relationship with the number one goalie, and yeah, and like I say, just be there for him when he needs me, and he'll be there for me when I need him.
What sort of stuff, when you look at Christy, what sort of stuff that stands out to about him that you'd like to factor into your game?
Just probably, like I say, his experience and the way he carries himself in the game. I don't think, like in terms of like how he'll make big saves in big moments. Like I say, you just look at him in the goal on a Saturday and his presence and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of want to get to that level one day where someone will look at me in the goal in the football league and go, yeah, he knows what he's doing, kind of thing.
And in terms of your loan move, this is the first Football League loan move you've got. I mean, previous experience at Bamber Bridge and FC United and Manchester. I mean,
yeah.
What do you take from those loan moves and into your time with us?
Yeah, just like you say, being ready on a Saturday, 3:00. It's different. It's what I really enjoyed it last season. Especially at Bamber Bridge, I had some of my most enjoyable games there, and some of my best games there as well. So. Yeah, like you say, just the difference of on a Friday preparing, Saturday 3:00, fans in the ground. It's just and that kind of gets you ready for when you do come to a club like this. It's a completely different level. You go to Blundell Park on a Saturday and there's 7,000 there, and you can hear them, and it's where you want to get to, kind of thing. But yeah, it's just progressing and stepping up the ladder. And
it's been, like you say, an exciting time to be at Grimsby Town player as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already had some amazing nights, and I'm sure you're chuffed that you're a part of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think my first day was the day after the United game. So, and yeah, the lads are doing really well in the league and as well. So, it's really good to be a part of that team, especially when they're doing really well. And it's dead easy to be a part of that team because everyone's in good spirits, and yeah, there's some really really good players in the team as well. So, hopefully we can get something out of the season as well.
Speak to me a bit about the rest of the squad. Like you say, they've welcomed you in, but any standout characters that you've really gelled with?
Yeah, I say they're all just. I say there's a lot of experience in there, so they know how to look after a young player and get them involved in the squad. Sometimes if you're young and you go into a young group, it might be a bit different, but yeah, they're all really nice, great lads, and yeah, I'm looking forward to settling in a bit more with them.
And Grimsby Town fans will probably know that about your dad Chris and your grandfather as well. I mean, I'm sure he had a lot of positive things to say ahead of you making the move.
Yeah, my dad worked with Steve when he was there, so he said, look, you've got nothing to worry about in that department. So kind of made it really easy for me to not worry about coming. I knew I was going to settle in, and yeah, I remember coming as a kid a couple of times when I was really young. He just was telling me, how big the club is, especially for the level, and really good fans, really loyal supporters. So yeah, it was a no-brainer when towards the end of the window when this opportunity came. I was always going to hopefully try and come. I really wanted to come anyway.
And the gaffer as well. I mean, what's he like to work with?
Yeah, really good. And like I say again, enthusiastic. You can tell how much he wants us to do well and win, and not even just the lads that are playing, me as well. He want the lads not playing to do well as well. And again, just have that, be ready for when he needs me. I want to be able for him to have that trust in me when he needs me, and hopefully tomorrow's another chance for me to show that I can be ready.
And Everton under 21s up next, like you say. I'm sure whoever whoever they field, it's going to be a tough test.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Everton's a massive club, and they're there for a reason. You know, played them a few times in my time at Burnley and stuff. So, and they'll always be really good top players. But hopefully, you know, our experience can match that. And I think, you know, it'll be a good game for both sides to show. You know, there'll be lads wanting to show for us what they can do, and especially for them as well. They want to show what they can do to try and get into their first team. So it should be a good competitive game.
That's like you say, isn't it? That's why it's so important, these kind of games, for, you know, other members of the squad to, you know, make their mark, and yourself included. You want to be starting week in, week out, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Again, like you say, you can only control what you can control. And like I say, I'll use this game to, you know, hopefully just play well and you know, get the win. Hopefully, you know, everyone wants to win a game of football, no one wants to lose. And yeah, just it's important to get them minutes in. And like I say, it's a big competition. I know obviously we can't go through, but 3 points is 3 points, and I say no one goes into a game of football wanting to lose. So both teams will want to win, and yeah, it'll be really important for, like I say, everyone on the pitch to show what they can do.
Brilliant, thank you, Charlie.
Thank you.